Welcome back. Living 808 is helping to spotlight an important issue that targets a vulnerable group, our youth.
We're taking a closer look at child sex trafficking and the role of cyber safety from a leading advocate, Ho'ola Napua.
It's a problem we're hearing more about, and we want to shine a light on some of the solutions and safety and how to keep your children safe. So we have a chance to talk with Tim Hitchens, the education manager of Ho'ola Napua. And thank you so much for joining us, Tim. And let's start off by talking about this problem. We're hearing people start to talk more freely about it, but how pervasive a problem is it currently?
So sex trafficking is really an overlooked problem. A lot of people don't realize what it is, and so they tend not to be able to see it. Studies out of Arizona State University over the past couple of years have shed some light on what the problem looks like. And in one of those studies, they were working with the Child and Family Services and were able to do a pretty wide-ranging survey and received 363 responses. And in that population, it was found that 26.7% had experienced trafficking themselves.
We know that Ho'ola Napua has been working years to shine a light on this problem and also to help educate parents and guardians. What are some of the virtual safety tips that you could share with our viewers?
Make sure that you're maintaining or establishing and maintaining open, honest, non-judgmental, and safe communication with your children and youth from an early age. Check in with your children. Check in to see if their social media and their online accounts are set to private. That's a really big issue. When a child steps into the online world, it's a giant universe that can connect with anyone, anywhere, and that can be a dangerous space. So make sure that you know what your children are doing online. So check in with them, keep the conversation open, ask about apps, ask about bullying, ask about what they're seeing, what they're learning, and remind children never to give out detailed or personal information. And then a lot of people ask about what sort of apps do I need to be careful about? What are the worst apps out there? Well, I just checked today, and as of the end of 2020, there were 3.1 million apps out there. So it's hard to scan all of them. It's difficult to know it's out there, but ask your young people, what are you using? What's that for? What does that do? Have them show you and teach you and walk you through it. And then you can monitor the apps that they're downloading. You can look through and check their account. I don't advocate for spying on your young people, but have them show you again and see what's there. A really fantastic resource that I like to use is Common Sense Media. They've reviewed about 5,000 different apps. It's a great resource for knowing what's out there, what's dangerous. And then you can also sync your devices and check the websites yourself. There are programs out there. One that we use and recommend is Bark, and it's bark.us, a fantastic app. Fantastic program that lets you tune into what's going on your young person's computers and smartphones and tablets and other devices like that.
Tim, thank you so much for running down some of the things that we can do to help address this problem and to prevent more problems. And I also want to remind people they can go to your website, ho'olanapua.org. Thank you so much for joining us on Living 808.
Sure, thank you for this opportunity.
Like we said, this is a very important issue, so we want to know if you're in danger, need help, or know someone who does. There are several hotlines you can call for the Ho'ola Napua 24/7 help and referral line. The number is right there. It is 808-435-9555. And if you want to get a hold of the State Department of Human Services Child Trafficking, you can call 808-832-1999 on Oahu or 888-398-1188 if you're on a neighbor island.
And the National Human Trafficking Hotline is 888-373-7888. And for more information, visit www.ho'olanapua.org. That's ho'olanapua.org.
And reports on this issue are going to lead up to a TV special called Shine the Light, Ending Sex Trafficking with Ho'ola Napua. We're going to dive into the crisis, challenges, and how to be a part of the solution as we get a look at the new Pearl Haven campus for survivors. That is coming up this Thursday at 9:30 on KHON2.
So Thursday night. Okay, so we'll be doing a lot more this week leading up to that special.
Yes, you know, it's a topic that a lot of people don't often talk about that's been happening in broad daylight, so it's fascinating to talk with people and who've stepped up in the community to support this Pearl Haven. So that is all coming up on Thursday.
I like the idea of keeping the pages private for the kids. Yes. All right.